It's about we as adults stepping out of the way and letting them lead.
The calls for action on climate change continue to mount globally.
And world leaders have failed to keep what they're promised.
Taking center stage at the United Nations summit this week.
Students are very engaged in these topics and they want to be a part of it.
But in Edmonton, one school board trustee wants to ensure students are not punished for taking part in a climate strike during class hours.
An academic amnesty for students so that if they wish to participate in these events, we'll be asking teachers not to schedule tests or assignments on these days.
Michael Jan says his motion aims to give students a voice on the ongoing discussion around the environment and fits in with the public board's broader message.
We're trying to lead the conversation in our own way. We've invested in solar energy in different projects. We've looked at energy retrofits.
But in a statement, a spokesperson for the education minister says they expect educational professionals to engage students in academics rather than encouraging them to skip tests. Further, the government says it's up to parents and guardians, not, quote, an activist school board trustee, to determine if their child misses class. Jan's countering online that Minister LaGrange was a Red Deer school trustee when students from that city were bused to Edmonton for an anti-abortion gathering. Jan's also insisting that he broadly supports students' rights to express themselves.
We have a precedent of allowing students to go to various protests in various ways. We have different field trips and political engagements that have happened.
An online City News poll found a fairly even split for the motion, most voting against it, encouraging students to attend the strike if they choose, but adding that repercussions are part of the protest process. Ultimately, though, Jan says whether students attend is up to them. He just wants to make it easier for them to engage in the climate change conversation.
There are conversations happening between our youngest Canadians and their parents and their teachers and their families at kitchen tables and in communities around our city.
In Edmonton, Courtney Theriault, City News.